Hi there, beautiful people. How are you all doing? I'm doing fantastic. Today I'll be discussing a fragrance from the house of Lattafa, and this is a flanker to Najdia. Lattafa's Najdia. You can see the bottle from the thumbnail of this video. I got this decant from Joybhai, and he reviewed this fragrance, I'm sure. So this is going to be my review. So I got this decant recently, yesterday, and I tried this fragrance. You can see many people they are telling that this is a clone of Le Beau Paradise Garden, JPG Le Beau Paradise Garden. Is it actually similar to that fragrance? How good is this fragrance on its own? I'm here to discuss. So yeah, I have the dry down on my other hand. I've sprayed this. So the freshly sprayed one. I'll read out the notes first. Najdia Intense contains mint, ginger, pineapple, and apple right at the top. Then the mid contains marine notes, lavender, and geranium, and the base contains sandalwood, tonka bean, and patchouli, and musk. So these are the notes. Now, what do I detect? Right out of the bat, to me, this one feels very green and fruity. Yes, instantly, this one actually reminds me of few different fragrances. I have to say that yes, the green tones reminds me of Le Beau Paradise Garden, but this one is very fruity as well. So I get this pineapple-like thing. I get this slight bit of apple type of freshness. So to me, this one also reminds me of Beau Le Parfum. Yes, feels like a mixture between Le Beau Le Parfum and Le Beau Paradise Garden. This is just my take. Plus, to me, this one also feels like the OG Najdia. I get the freshness up top. Why the OG Najdia? Let me describe to you. Because of the aromatic marine tone, aromatic marine fruity DNA. I also feel that this one shares the DNA of the OG Najdia, the Rasasi, Hawas, the Invictus clone. Okay, so this is not a straight up similar fragrance to Invictus. At least this one reminds me of Le Beau Paradise Garden and Le Beau Le Parfum. So also the OG Najdia. So this fragrance starts up fresh, fruity, green. So I get a dose of pineapple that reminds me of the vibe that I get from the Le Beau Le Parfum. So I get pineapple, this tropical feel. So there is also this coconutty feel, but no coconut listed in Najdia Intense. But to my nose, I get some type of coconut water type of thingy. Okay. So yeah, coconut type of smell, tropical, fruity. There's green tone that I'm getting, green notes like basil, mint. I'm not sure basil is written, but basil and mint mixing together, that type of smell. So reminds me of Paradise Garden. So you get the green tone from Paradise Garden and the fruity, the tropical vibe from the Le Beau Le Parfum, okay? And also this aromatic musky tone from the OG Najdia. Yes, this one also shares this aromatic tone that I'm getting from the lavender. Lavender is very prominent. Just another lavender, watery based, aquatic type of fragrance. So aromatic, aquatic, fruity, shares this tropical DNA. Very green. This one is green, has this minty tone, the basil-like tone. So fairly simple, nothing complex. A fragrance that most people will love. Najdia Intense. So in the dry down, this one actually becomes a little interesting because the dry down, the far dry down on my skin becomes very creamy. Yes, creamy because of the sandalwood and the tonka. So I get this woody tone. This sweetness carries on throughout this fragrance. The woody tone is creamy. There is sandalwood. There is tonka bean. So overall, a very nice smelling fragrance. Yes, the quality is not there in comparison to the JPG, Le Beau Le Parfum, or the Paris Garden, but you get what you paid for. You are paying just 16 $17. That is 2000 taka for Najdia Intense. So Paradise Garden is very expensive in comparison to Najdia Intense. So you get what you paid for. There is this synthetic vibe, but nothing too cloying, very wearable. So it is what it is. Very affordable fragrance, so why complain? This is a fragrance that will work really well for students, people who are actually entering the fragrance game. those who want something affordable, cheap in terms of the pricing, but not the smell, something that shares the DNA of Paradise Garden and also this tropical vibe from the Beau Le Parfum. So overall, a good fragrance, affordable fragrance, so nothing much to complain. Is it my type? I'm gonna say no. I don't like this overly tropical, slight bit of coconutty tone. Coconut, I don't like. I don't like Paradise Garden. I don't like Le Parfum. Too boring for me. I want something challenging. So too boring for me. Even this one, not my type, but I'm sure people out there will love this fragrance because this is very inoffensive, crowd pleaser type of fragrance, no doubt about it. So performance wise, from my first trial, I got around 4 hour mark. Yes, 4 hours of longevity. So decent one for a fragrance like this. So 4 hours of longevity and projection of first 1 hour to 1 hour 20 minutes type of projection. But projection is very nice. When I went out, so a few of them actually asked me what I was wearing. This one projecting quite nicely, created a very good scent trail. So performance wise, no complaints. Pricing, I already told you. So the smell, the pricing, the performance, all checked. Location wise, summer fragrance. You can use this all year round because this one shares the fruity DNA, the green tone. You get this creamy tone. So yeah, you can use this all year round, but for summer, this is going to work really well. Occasions, casually, formally, wherever you want, you can rock this fragrance. I'm sweating a lot, really sorry for that. Anyways, so casually, formally, you can apply this whenever you want, however you want. Inoffensive fragrance. You can rock this casually with your friends, family, loved ones. Very easygoing fragrance. When you're hitting out for your office, yep, you can rock this no problem. Formal events, casual events, even dates. This is very inoffensive, very likable type of fragrance. I don't like it. That doesn't mean that you're gonna hate it as well. I can see why people like this type of DNA. Very mass appealing, yes. So not for me, but can be for you. Najdia Intense is the fragrance I reviewed today. I discussed the smell, the pricing, the longevity, the occasion, the weather scenario. I think I've covered everything regarding this fragrance. This is a good fragrance. To me, feels like a mixture of Le Beau Le Parfum and Paradise Garden by JPG, and also shares the DNA of the OG Najdia because of the aromatic marine tone and also the pineapple fruitiness that you get, the fruity, the coconut type of vibe that you get in Le Beau Le Parfum. I'm also getting in this one, and the green tone, the sharp green tone that you get in Paradise Garden is there in this fragrance as well. How close is this to Paradise Garden? I already told you this is a mix between those two. So giving you a number would be unfair, I guess. So I've seen many reviewers talk about numbers. This is 95% similar to Paradise Garden. This is 70% similar to Paradise Garden. I'm not going to do that. Yes, this will remind you of Paradise Garden, Le Beau Le Parfum, even the OG Najdia. At least this is what I perceive. So decent fragrance can be a good alternative if you want something affordable, cheap within 2000 taka range, that is 16 $17. Good fragrance, Lattafa Najdia Intense. So this is my review for today. I'll see you guys next time with another fragrance review. Take care, everyone. Peace.